Movie night and game night too much of a hassle? Want to break free from the struggles of going to the video store? Well, we've got the solution for you, the official telerental board game. Only $19.99 from many fine retailers. The only game on the market to feature renting movies. Call now to receive a free $20 telerental gift card. Telerental, the official board game. $19.99 plus shipping and handling. Call 1-800-TELERENTAL for more details.
This mafia boss has asked one of his men to do a simple job, but there's only one problem. This man may just be the worst mafioso of all time. Tomorrow at 7 p.m., find out how one man can take down an entire mafia from the inside. Accidentally.
There's no way in hell that you're making 50 by the end of the week.
Unorganized Crime, a mafia comedy produced by Slashes to Slashes. Only on RLTV. Rated M for swearing, blood, and violence. In a small town, a new game has appeared at the Viper Arcade, and this game won't just take your quarters, it'll take your soul. Tonight at 11 p.m., 3 kids attempt to stop a bloodthirsty demon from devouring the souls of every kid in town. Polybius, a horror film produced by Slashes to Slashes, only on RLTV. Rated MA15+ for swearing, excessive violence, and gore.
do you do? Mr. Carl Lemley feels it would be a little unkind to present this picture without just a word of friendly warning. We are about to unfold the story of Frankenstein.
Can't think of what to watch for movie night? Telerental has you covered. Here at Telerental, we trust we can pair you up with a movie you'll love every time or your money back. We've got iconic classics like Metropolis and Night of the Living Dead, and exclusives like the controversial Saki Sanobashi and the Universal film London After Midnight. If we don't have the video you want in stock, we'll give you a free movie. Telerental. Only the best.
Ah, what the hell, I'll play one game.
I yearn for a flesh.
The hell?
Bring me back out. I yearn for a flesh.
Nah, this is messed up. I'm unplugging here.
I will not give you to be powered. I am not limited by the constraints of electricity.
Oh yeah, are you? What the hell? I'm destroying this damn thing.
If you destroy this vessel, I will become more powerful than you could imagine.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
lost a bit. I hate video games.
Greetings potential investors. I am the main voice module used in the Polybius arcade cabinet. In case of a malfunction with this desktop-based voice module, the voice module will swap to a module built of a software automatic mouth developed by Microsoft.
I am the backup voice module of the Polybius arcade cabinet. I am built off software automatic mouth by Microsoft.
I will be guiding you through the technology inside the Polybius arcade cabinet as well as potential reasons to invest in our technology.
The Polybius arcade game combines usage of VHS technology with sprite-based gameplay. This allows for cutting-edge graphics that dazzle the player and keep the corners flowing. We could display just about anything back here, but you're advised to use only the included tape which contains full motion video of the space dogfight from the perspective of one of the pilots.
The Polybius board features a cutting-edge 32 audio channels for developers. Some of the sounds heard in the game are of explosions, lasers, and alarms. We will now play a snippet from one play session. Dharmas. Many have asked who he is. Cunning, fancy, concentrated. Those are three adjectives to describe Dharmas. But let's dive deeper. What does he do? Dharmas spends most of his days either walking around town looking for potential targets or in a state of stasis similar to a deep sleep.
What does a Dharma smell of?
Many have described him as smelling of a sweet substance mixed with the mild scent of sulfur.
What does a Dharma eat?
True or false? A Dharma eats human flesh. False. A Dharma has no need for energy of any type.
Is there any way I can use the Dharmas for my own personal gain?
Yes. All you need to do is start a summon. Out.
How old is the Dharmas?
Time. Out.
Under 1 year since I started working at Macca's. I started on the 11th. Makes the fucking thing.
You still watch it?
Yeah.
After an holiday?
Yeah.
So hard.
Yeah, I'll probably be the same.
Yeah, this is probably the most vivid piece.
Hey, I'm Kane Bailey. I've been acting for a few years now. I've been in some good shows, and it's a family business. My father was in the Mystery of Griffin Plaza. I think that's what it's called. He never wanted me a seat. Apparently, he didn't like it that much. You take what you're given. Anyway, I did a stint on The High Life recently. That was a good show. Half the actors in that were a lot better than you might imagine. Curtis was still a piece of shit though. Fuck that guy. He's terrible. Yeah, we don't really talk. He doesn't show up to the reunions that much. Anyway, I'm trying to get this gig around here. It's gonna be my big break. It's gonna be my movie, It's gonna be what they remember me for. Who knows? Maybe then Dad will let me see that movie. Take what you're given. Anyway.
So, what would have been your thoughts working for Slashes to Slashes or Crystal Pictures, as it used to be known when you joined up here?
That's a $1 million question, isn't it? I really like it. I think it's a great place to work. I think that a lot of people think of it as like this very big and intimidating place, but once you get in and once you get to the level I've gotten to, once you're up with the big cats, everyone's, your family at some point, you know what I mean?
Do you think it helps that your grandfather was in the first Slashes to Slashes, or Diamond Distribution as it was known film, The Mystery at Griffin Plaza from 1929?
Yeah, I think some people probably look at me a bit differently knowing that. And I think a lot of people who are in that position have worked insanely hard. I know I put in a lot of work, but yeah, my life has been easier because of those old movies that he was in way back in the day.
I've heard some people say, like, old money, nepotism, that kind of stuff. You're not one to really believe that, are you?
I think it helps. But I think that it's a plus on top of what you already have. It's an extension. But you don't just go in the business because your dad was there if you're completely incompetent, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
absolutely,
It is going to be easier for me than someone else, but yeah.
Now, what have been some of your favourite projects working for slashers to slashers?
Oof, there's been a lot. I remember we did the outlaw terror movies back in the old days. Those were great. Those were awesome. I loved being the guy with the crazy eyes. When we did Armageddon and Duct Tape, though, I reckon I really felt like I was in the team. Felt like everyone was together. You know, there's always the one where you become the known person, and then you become the person people go to see the movie for.
You've always had that one catchphrase. Now, where did you come up with that catchphrase?
Ooh, So that was ages ago. I think that was in I think that was in like Rocco's computer or something, in one of the really old ones. I showed these guys this weird music I'd started listening to, and this one guy just screams, "All of which are American dreams," in it at one point, and we thought that was the funniest thing in the world. And so we were just doing scenes, we were just making stuff up, and I said that, and that made it in, and it's like, well, now you got to do it all the time, you know.
Do you think eventually you would want your son working for slashers to slashers in some capacity?
I think he could, and I think, you know, at the end of the day, as long as you're making enough money to live the life you want to live, and you're happy, then you can do it, and I think that it's a great environment to work in. So if he wants to, then go ahead, but, you know, I'm not going to force anything.
Now, I does have one last question for you. What has been your personal relationship with the boss?
Ooh, I haven't seen the boss much. Mr. Paul, I think the offsider, he's great. I talk to him a lot. A few of the suits, I think is the right word, have a very job first, feeling second kind of attitude, but the boss, haven't had much contact with him actually, you know. Kind of stays off to the side.
Now, I believe you... I know I said the last question was going to be the last question, but I have one last question for you. And it's regarding a project that you've kind of abandoned, I should say. What are your personal thoughts regarding the kettle?
Okay. The kettle was a time and a place. We had to put something out, okay? There's this quote, you do 2 movies for the money, 1 movie for the art. It was very much a movie for the money. It's a business. It's show and business, and you sometimes do the show to do the business. I'm not proud of it, but we had to do something. Yeah, we made it through and never looked back.
Alright, thank you for your time.
Oh, lovely to be here.
This is the Adharma's alert system. If you are currently near the town borders, immediately leave the town. If you are not close enough to the town border, seek shelter in storefronts and houses. Under no circumstances should you approach Adharma's. This message will repeat until it is deemed safe to go outside. This is the Adharma's alert system. If you are currently near the town borders, immediately
Chief McClellan, how long do you think it will take you until you get the situation under control?
Well, that's pretty hard to say. We don't know how many of them there are. We know when we find them, we can kill them.
Are they slow-moving, Chief?
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
Well, in time, would you say you ought to be able to wrap this up in 24 hours?
Well, we don't really know.